update is releasing February 10th. So first, the new augment is releasing, which is railgun hyperspeed rounds. And this is kind of like the thunder augment hyperspeed rounds. So at long range, it does increased damage. And at short range, it's going to do less damage. It's probably going to be really strong, so I can't wait to test it out. Okay, next is some massive change to hammer. This is a really big change. So first, they decreased the damage from 1,250 damage to I think around 775 damage. Now, to compensate for this, they increased the damage of critical hits and decreasing the reload between shots from 1.7 seconds to 1 second. And also the full clip is going to be changed from 4.4 second reload to 2.5 second reload. So I did all the math, and basically it comes out to around 5% buff. So really the damage is very, very similar. They also changed some of the augments for hammer. So high capacity ammo clip, one of the best augments for hammer. They've increased the reload by 20%. I still think this is going to be a really good augment. So I think duplicate's also going to be pretty good. And then finally we got blunderbuss, which is getting a slight range increase. So they changed how all of these overdrives work. So before, when you got battle points, it would charge it up 300. But now what they changed it is that at MK1, it only charges up 100, while at max it charges up 400. So for Wasp, it's a slight buff for max Wasp, but it's a nerf for like MK1 Wasp. And they also changed it for just how long it takes to charge it up just over time. You can look through all the changes for each overdrive if you want. But overall, I would say it's mostly a nerf, except for Wasp and Hopper. Also, it's a nerf for Ares Overdrive, which is good. Now, finally, we got to some of the changes to drones. So we have 3 changes here. One, Lifeguard, it got a slight nerf. Mechanic got a slight buff. Now for Defender, this is actually super interesting. They made so that the cap is now 70% boosted armor, instead of an increase of 50%. Anyways, that's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments.